as unknown and yet well known, as dying and behold we live, as chastened and yet not killed. At this point in time, darkness has consumed the land. Step after step, I search for a beacon of hope, a memory of what the world once was. 5 years have passed since the great bloodshed. I've become a nomad, traveling a barren land. You must understand, my life isn't one that can be perceived easily. My life as it is lonely, but my mind is full of life. It carries the joys of my past, before the spirit of man had been stripped from the bones that lined their corpses. All I own are the clothes on my back and the memories of the past. It was Christmas morning. The fire warmed the room already filled with the joy of opening presents and celebrating family. I set aside time every morning to read my favorite book before the family came out to join me. The smiles on my daughters' faces warmed my heart. We never really had much, but we were all grateful. Grateful for the gift of family and the blessings that we could afford. I was happy. It was one of those moments that you hold on to forever. But we were not prepared for what was yet to come.
We interrupt this program. This is a national emergency. Important instructions will follow. The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States government. This is not a test. A nuclear attack was commenced against the United States. 15 nuclear bombs have detonated.
We had to go. The great bloodshed had begun. We traveled long and far, camp to camp, doing what we could to survive. Thousands were dying every day as the East closed in on the West. Even the ones we trusted the most turned on us. The long nights and cold winter ate at our will to keep pushing forward. But we did. Together, knowing that it was the only way we could survive. When all hell broke loose, we took refuge in the woods. One by one, we stared death in its face. Our souls gripped by fear as the elements of nature and the wickedness of man overcame our weakened bodies, separated by the sins of men. We mourned the losses as we starved, hanging on to our lives while endlessly searching for hope, hiding deep in the thicket. Everything I ever loved was taken from me, betrayed by a world I once trusted.